shit just, I just wanted this shit just bad, man. Yeah. It's the gas man 93, no bubble D's, we just do za. Fuck a rap chick, knew a plug, spun 280 jaw for jaw. If you ever sold a gram, gon' feel this shit here bar for bar. Shake the fit, I'm too detailed, super clean like wash the car. Just in case this shit don't get out, back to that, go serve the merch. R&B sing to the pack, you hear me home like Jerry Levert. Can't complain, I took my time, wasn't in no rush, the stirs of work. Louis V go his and hers, be exact, 2 pairs of work. From the mountain up to the north, hustle flow like I'm DJ. Skinny this fell out your pocket, trying to see what a P pay. Running laps like a relay, put the chopstick on replay. Cherry red, flake out the paint, stop and go, let the feet skate. Creeping slow, yeah, I'm tiptoeing. Big 4-5 with the clip showing. Heard your burst, you should've kept it. Truth be told, niggas slip showing. Still had fake when I was po. Bust a move, get the flip going. Bitch wasn't ugly, just was broke. Spun some cake, got her hips growing. Yeah. City, you heard me? I'm trying to flood the city. Yeah. Hey, they say I don't never have a second verse right. Alright, watch this. This payback ain't no chill. This shit here for old and new. Price is right, these hoes gon' fuck what they put up like golden goose. Call of Duty, push a button on some big shit gon' fold in 2. Went too much, I been that nigga. Matter of fact, I showed it too. Jimmy P, I'm a bow dealer. Lego block on the 4 nigga. Conversation not about pee-wees, only talk when it's most thriller. Countryside with a thick bitch, arch her back like a 4-wheeler. Feel like Mace the way I preach. On top of that, yeah, I know killers. Not for you, shit just for me. For all the times I didn't have shit. Super hard on the bad bitch, and my driveway full of fat shit. Super jazz on the mad bitch, just go shopping and grab shit. Look at time, got a glass wrist. This exactly what cash get. Penny cold, need some earmuffs. Let me pop on in they mention. On most days I be low key in the low key, trying to duck tension. If you saw me on the sideline, I was coaching from the benches. Know I'm good in every hood, just feel more safer in them trenches. It's Lero. I'm trying to flood the city. Yeah. Didn't come to get too much shit, I'm just getting what I deserve. Dictionary by my feet, bitch, I'm still standing on my word. Floyd made shit undefeated. Favorite song called Stay and Serve. If I cry, I could fill a bucket. All them nights sitting on that curb. I'm out 17 like 50. Supercharged, see number blurs. Dr. Lee flight of the bumblebee. Look close and you'll see snurs. Just so wop them don't respond. Been I type shit in them shirts. Facebook jokes till shit go left. Had your folks sitting in them chairs. All them times when shit was slow, I stayed there till it was all gone. Nice inside my stomach, doctors say that I got gallstone. Test for all my peeps, let's see who there when all if all gone. What's shaggy without school? Every court day to my dog home. Looking through shit in the gray, puppy food stuffed in them packets. Cut the check 200 bands, so that's like 50K in taxes. Cut the shit, we talking paper, it ain't no little boys in my bracket. This a Montclair with the puffy sleeves like steroids in that jacket. Heavy around my way, bitch, I can't move unless a boat call. Waving at my neighbors, check the mailbox with my hoe dog. Venue with that fire, you know I'm there soon as the show call. Jamming like Jerome, fucked up Franklin's just like snowfall. Writer's block been in my chest, shit, I ain't been thinking about no songs. D&D don't wanna talk shit, I ain't been thinking about no phone. On the road way more than often, when no good look back at home. I was there through all they times, but when I'm down, I felt alone. Play a circle, we had peas inside them duffel bags. So many junks pull out the driveway, you hear the muffler drag. Bro was perfect with the mouth, squeezing structure bags. Chick-fil-A lemonade, Lil Bay in that mustard jag. Put it right there in their face, had to make them believe me. Truly yours, Eddie V, Mr. Make It Look Easy. Put it right there
Nigga, what I'm gonna do? I spend my whole fucking life for you. Josh, I can't do that no more, man. Well, I'm tired of you telling me I'm fucking up, man.
Turn the key, oh please be there. Still in love. I said,
Yeah. Yeah. Money locked in, no we can't go back to broke. Smashing in high fashion, Prada puffer, let that ratchet show. Check the blind, lash the dough, add the papes, attract the bow. FedEx at the phone, rock the wheat tin just cause they match the flow. Soon she let me chop X her name out, bucket list stretch the hoe. Fuck I look like scamming, a street nigga trying to crack a bow. Palm Angel, my patches glow, pinky ring like pack of snow. Half a ticking product, I'm plugged in, keep what they asking for. Mention on her fence, the pussy piece came from a fake IG. Real nigga, my state ID. Green tips in this AIP. Wide body, my SIT. Bowls for the cash, BFC. Cake for the paint, CLP. Ice water, my 3XT. Dolo with my eyes on the road. That just mean I see the lane. Cup noodles from PF Chain. Got money, but we ain't changed. Doubted what I brung to the plate. Stupid bitch, then missed the train. Doubted what I brung to the plate. Stupid bitch, then. Yeah, Laro say you blowing up. Needed you, you ain't showing up. Money, old shit growing up. Expensive, why am I pouring cup? 4 Giottos put to bed. That just mean I tucked them in. Mad at me, I fucked a friend. Cream yellow base truffle band. Sleeves come like a bag of chips. Zaza look like rougher skins. Told my bitch don't rush me home. Need this roll lock to hustle in. Check the watch like baby, ooh. Girl, he broke like baby boo. So important, they weigh me through. Know my folks, them proud of me. Low top products, native blue. Bubble gum when I see Slim. Don't know her name, just let her chew. Had a clip curve on the chop. Look upside down, a number 2. Little bitch got me tender too. Let me wreck your vendor poo. Price is right, it's not too light. It's just some shit that winners do. Flaky Jake look thinner blue. Locked in with the members too. When no duck sauce on my right, still eat it mean, just made an egg roll. Press a jump, we face to face. I been to make her legs fold. Super glue, my lips got demon ways. This on the dead soul. Gucci puffer, Jiffy mix, peanut butter bread soul. Rest in peace extension, I be dolo like the rolling piece. Strapped up like some mid tops, Jimmy B. They know I roll with heat. Doughboy 93, they claim together. Got the coldest piece. Green shit on the floor, laid in the paper. It look like motor sheets. Diamond mouth my second time. Couple years go back veneers. In my feelings, like I said, I jumped on land about them tears. Cut them early.
What it do? What it do? What's up with it, bro? What up, TY? What's good?
1 2 1 2. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you good. Perfect, man. What's good, my boy? What's up with it?
Everything good. Everything good, famo.
Man, it's a lot of big fights, man. Where you want to start? Haney and Norman, Crawford and Canelo. What you want to talk about?
Let's start with your poster. Crawford and Canelo. Canelo and Crawford.
Okay, fight. Go ahead.
Great fight, man. I got Crawford. I think it's going to be a long fight. I don't think it's going to be a quick fight. It might go the distance. Not that they'll be running to anything that people are trying to throw out there. But it's just going to be a technical fight, and I think Crawford can end up hurting him. I think
Even though Canelo was like a bigger guy and he
Yeah.
never really got hurt, but like one time in his career that I know when he got hurt by Miguel Cotto brother. You know, Canelo
Right.
got hurt when he was younger, but I haven't seen Canelo get hurt like recently in a while. It's been a minute. What you think about that?
I think I might have seen him buzzed here and there. I don't think it was any of the Triple G fights. I think it was something with what's the other dude that when he went up? He fought
Bivol?
Yeah, I think Bivol buzzed him.
For real?
Yeah, there
He
was
beat him
something.
up. I ain't really see him get hurt, but I seen him get beat up. He got beat up really bad.
I don't think he got beat up too. He got beat up. I don't think he got beat up bad, but he was just outboxed, outpowered, and
Dominated Canelo in that one, bro.
yeah, he kind of broke him down.
Yeah, he dominated Canelo. That was easy work, man. That was almost worse than a Mayweather ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather beat his ass bad too.
Yeah,
That was so easy.
That's
man.
different. Yeah, that was different.
That was easy work. I thought Canelo was gonna do better. Like going into that fight right there, Mayweather versus Canelo. Bro, I thought Canelo was gonna put on a better performance. Floyd just made it look so easy. Like he won almost every round in that fight, man. It was even competitive.
Yeah, but that was more. I remember watching that fight, and to me, Mayweather's he's a craftsman, like an architect when it comes to boxing. You know, it's not slugfest, it's not Bellator. Like that nigga's a scientist.
Oh yeah, but he
He's a
was like
scientist.
stepping to him. It wasn't like
Yeah.
Floyd was moving or running or not. Floyd was standing right in front of him. He was stepping to Canelo. He even had Canelo on the ropes one time, hitting him with uppercuts, whooping his ass.
Yeah,
Remember that?
yeah. He tenderized that meat. You know,
I know.
He started to break him down, and I see Crawford doing the same thing. But I think Canelo might even retire after this or disappear for a year or two, maybe.
Canelo said this gonna be Crawford last fight. Canelo said he gonna retire Terence Crawford, and it's gonna be the Terence Crawford career for moving up and fighting him. That's what he said.
Nah, Crawford has more money to make out there. You know, Canelo could say something like that because he's getting a different bag. He can't make that decision for Crawford. That shit don't make no sense.
Well, he's saying like he gonna retire Crawford, like it's not by choice.
But I haven't seen him do it in the last 3 fights. You know, I haven't seen him, really destroying, top guys. I mean, he's beating them.
What did he do with the guy that moved up, Charlo? He beat up Charlo pretty easy.
Yeah, I don't.
You remember that?
Yeah, I watched it. I really wasn't impressed with that because that was the little Charlo, right?
Yeah, and it's a little Crawford, right? Moving up from 135, moving up from 147, right? From 154, skipping 160.
I still think those are 2 different fighters.
They is 2 different fighters, 2 different people. 2 different people, you're right, but they both little though. That's all I'm saying. Crawford is actually smaller. He's smaller than Charlo. Charlo's naturally a bigger guy than Crawford.
Probably not now.
Well, he is. Like Charlo started off at 154. Crawford started off at 135. Remember, Charlo is taller than Crawford. He's bigger than Crawford.
Right. I mean, but how much you think Crawford weigh right now?
Yeah, that's because he's moving up. Like he probably like 170, probably like 180. I think he walks around pretty big, Terence Crawford. But
exactly.
Yeah,
and
so does Charlo.
And they natural weight, I think Crawford would probably be the same size as Charlo, if not maybe a little bigger. Maybe.
I think Charlo walks around bigger than Crawford. He is naturally bigger. He's taller. Charlo like 6'1". Jermell Charlo like 6 foot. Crawford only with 5'9". Crawford like 5'9". Yeah, Charlo bigger than him.
I was going to name a channel, be like, yeah, he knows all the stats. But matter of fact,
I know
somebody mentioned you today on a different channel. I was listening to other sports channels, and somebody was getting on. Somebody came on like a call. And they said, "I'm about to jump off. I'm about to get on. Ace Money's joint." And he's like, "Yeah, you gonna leave here to go to Ace Money show?" And that was today. It's kind of funny.
You know, these
You didn't even
people
know
on the
people
internet crazy, man.
talk about
The
this
internet
shit.
is crazy, man. I don't keep up with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just
I'm
keep
saying
up
you
with
got a
it.
following, is what I'm saying. You got supporters out there. You got people.
Man, salute to them. Salute to them. Salute to you for always supporting me. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all my supporters for sure. You know, I appreciate y'all. I
That's
appreciate
the part I'm talking about.
Yeah, I appreciate that too.
The other hosts might have felt a certain way, but that's the game.
Oh, yeah, because they be haters, of course.
That's the game. This is what I was saying in our other conversation. Like, you know, the innovators in the game. You know, you're not one of the professionals, but you're contributing to it. You know, like, and until you get more involved, like I said, with your peoples and whatnot. But I mean, you've always contributed to it one way or another. You know.
Yeah, for sure, bro. But like I was telling you earlier, man, my new fighter, Dwight Flemings Jr., beast mode, bro. Killer. 11 wins, 10 knockouts, undefeated from Patterson, New Jersey. Dwight Flemings Jr., the future of boxing, bro. He amazing. He throwing triple left hooks like boots. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
He got natural speed and power, big bro. You know what I'm saying? I done showed you a lot of fighters from the beginning. When Haney first started, I was the first person talking about Haney. When Haney they was calling him the email champion back then. Remember?
Yeah. I followed Haney's career a long time. So yeah, we end up sharing knowledge on that. I remember.
Yeah, so I'm telling you about this guy, Dwight Flemings, killer. He a different type of animal. I'm telling you, bro, this nigga special. And he's a free agent right now. No promoter. You know, he trained by his father, Dwight Fleming Sr. You know what I'm saying? He came up in the same gym with Shakur, in the same gym with Shakur Stevenson.
All right, respect.
He sparred Jerron Boots Ennis. He sparred Johnny Beck, the middleweight unified champion. He sparred Richardson Hitchens from Yo City, New York.
Okay.
New York City sparred him. Bruh, he's an animal. I'm just letting you know, this nigga, you're going to be hearing about him real soon. There's I told you first.
Okay.
I told you first about the nigga. The same way I told you first about Haney. Goddamn.
Okay. I look forward to it.
Beast mode, bro. Like, he a different type of animal, bro. He a killer, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, his breed, if he was a dog, would be like a red nose pit bull. He a throwback, type of fighter, man. Telling you. And I compare him to Terence Crawford, and I compare him to Marvelous Marvin Hagler. You know what I'm saying? He like a mix of both of them together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's my comparison, bro.
Right. You sent me a couple of links. I looked at one. I was on my phone. I'm gonna check out the others when I get to a computer.
Check him out, bro. Check him out, man. He
man,
just had a fight in New Jersey at the Prudential Center. He fought in Newark, in Shakur's hometown. He had a first round knockout. Man, beat the hell out that dude. That's the video that I showed you. You know what I'm saying? The video, that was his last fight.
Yeah. I saw it. The first one you sent me, I saw it. The other two, I'm gonna open up.
Yeah, he crazy with it, man. I'm telling you, speed and power. It's natural. You cannot teach that. TY in the sport of boxing. You know this. Speed and power, bro. He got that. He was born with it. He been fighting his whole life. I did an interview with him yesterday. He said, man, he been boxing since 3 years old. He said he was born to fight. He was born to be a fighter. My nigga, you know what I'm saying? And the future is very bright. Very bright. I'm trying to get his father on the channel, matter of fact. I'm going to get his father on here too, man. You can holler at him if you want to, man. That nigga's a beast. There we go right there. You know what I'm saying? He fight at 154. I'm trying to get him to the top promoters. Where Turkey at? Hey, Turkey, I got a real killer for you. Stop wasting your time on them bullshit fighters. You stupid ass promoters. You know what I'm saying? Dwight Flemings Jr. He's the fighter. You need him. That's the fighter that you need. Dwight Flemings. For real. If not, he gonna beat your fighters. If you don't sign him, he gonna come back and fuck up your fighters. For real. I promise you, bro. They gonna pay for it. All the promoters that overlook them, we gonna beat up their fighters.
Go get it.
Swear to God, my
Go
nigga.
get it. I
So
ain't
what
mad
you
at
think
that.
about the Haney shit? Haney and Brian Norman, man. I know you said you got Devin. Why you got Devin Haney though?
Um, it may sound funny when I say it, but Devin's already. I don't think Norman has really fully grown into his man body yet. I think Haney's gonna outsize him, and I just think Haney's a lot more durable than people think. You know, so I respect Norman's power, and I respect Norman for even taking the fight because it's a you know, a fight. All fights are 50-50 until the skills and everything else comes into to play. But I just think Haney's a bit more durable.
You
And
said Haney like the bigger guy, but he moving up. He's the one that's moving up.
yeah.
So what makes him bigger? And he got to move up to fight him.
Everything you just said earlier when you was talking about how you think Terence actually walks around a lot bigger than what he fights. And the same thing with Haney.
Yeah. Yep. You might be right about that. I think Haney's taller than Norman too. Haney like 5'9". Norman 5'8".
You asked me for an answer, B. That's as quick as heavy as logic I can give you.
But Haney not stronger. He might be taller by a little bit. He's not stronger.
Now, on the other scale of him probably not being stronger, you have to equate the skill also. You're not, you know, boxing is multi-dimensional.
What about Norman?
You be strong as hell. You swing all day, you know. But if you can't hit,
what about the skill of a Norman?
Norman got mad skill. I think it's going to be a great fight. I think it's a great fight. I didn't say Haney's going to.
I know you like Norman. You support Norman.
Yeah, heck yeah, I support him and his pops. I like them both.
But you just riding with Haney on this one.
Yeah, I'm just a boxing fan. I don't.
Is it because you've been a fan of Haney much longer and you knew Haney?
I didn't say when you asked me who I got, I didn't say nothing about being a fan. I gave you my science on it. That's all. Yeah. You know.
But I'm gonna give you my science on it. I feel like Brian Norman Jr. will defeat Devin Haney and possibly knock him out. Hey. You know, Devin Haney took a lot of punishment against Ryan Garcia. And then we saw Devin in his comeback fight against Jose Ramirez, where you told me on this platform, on this panel, you told me that Haney was going to break him up. You said Haney going to break something. Haney going to hurt something. And I know you're going to say he was in the hospital, but I mean, in the back of the ambulance trunk. I know you're going to say he was in the back of that.
Yeah, you already answered my question.
Bring that up, but bro, I watched that fight, man. I watched that fight, man. And Haney was running. He was running to the point where Turkey had to change the rules of boxing and said no more running, no more Tom and Jerry after that performance, that lackluster performance where you told me that he was going to break some bones. And I didn't see that.
Now, listen. Now, you know you like to exaggerate every once in a while. I've always been the one to pull you back. You over exaggerate.
How? What did I did?
You said I said you gonna break some bones.
You said he gonna break something. What he gonna break, nigga? My bad. What he gonna break though?
Skin tissue. And, you know, whatever. If there was blood, he broke something.
I'm thinking you're gonna break his nose. You're gonna break his mouth. You're gonna break his jaw.
Hey, listen, the brother was sitting in that ambulance for a reason.
Here you go.
We don't know. And out of the 10 plus fighters, only 2 people.
Norman breaking shit. Norman broke Jin Sasaki. He knocked him out. That's what you call breaking something.
That was legendary. I love it.
Breaking shit. That breaking heads.
Yeah.
He breaking bones for real.
I mean,
I thought y'all was gonna do that when you was talking like that, bro. I didn't know y'all was gonna have your track shoes on. I didn't know y'all was gonna be running.
Hey, listen, I know the boy landed more shots than anybody else in that tournament. You know, just because he didn't take a lot of damage, that don't mean, you know. And he landed more than Canelo the night after.
He can't be Norman fighting like that. I tell you that, bro.
Hey, then they just gonna be with us. I'm gonna have my popcorn. You know,
I'm telling you, Norman. He throw more punches. He let his hands go. Devin Haney, he don't throw that many punches. He throw a jab. He tie you up. He might throw a right hand every now and then.
Everybody tie you up. That's not uncommon. Everybody get tied up.
But I'm saying Brian Norman throwing jabs, he going to the body, he throwing hooks, he throwing left, right hands, he throwing across, he throw everything, uppercuts and shit. So he let his hands go, bro. He's gonna be outworking Devin Haney, bro. He gonna outwork him and beat him up. He don't need to knock out Devin Haney to beat him. He could outwork him and beat him up for 12 rounds, bro.
Yo, if we had a scoreboard on how many fights me and you judged, I know I got more points than you, yo.
I doubt that. Why would you even say that? Hey, you funny as hell. Why would you say that, bro? What made you say that?
Yo, it's the truth, man. We had mad debates on boxing. And a lot of times I've been right.
I don't want to bring up what happened to your boy Wilder. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to bring up that debate that we had.
Yeah, because you're gonna lose on that one also.
He got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, only thing you're gonna do is parrot the trolls. You're not gonna drop no real
He
facts.
did get knocked out, bro.
Hey, I mean, the other boy got knocked out first. He just had a longer count.
So let me ask you, what debate you beat me in? When did you beat me in the debate?
I don't know. We probably the last fight we both said somebody was gonna win. I told you Rolly was gonna win. You said Garcia was gonna win.
Oh yeah, you did. You picked Rolly.
Yes, B.
You really picked Rolly.
Yeah, you remember he's real bad, B.
I don't know.
That's all right.
I can't remember too many people picking Rolly. You know what I'm saying?
I know there's a few more Mr. T.Y.'s out there, yo, but it's only one Mr. T.Y., man.
I'm gonna go watch the playback on that video.
Yeah, you was picking, you saying that Ryan was this power and this and that. He still got the skill.
Rolly ain't shit.
You kept saying how the old man beat up Rolly. Yo, Rolly dominated him on points. And he hit him with a double left. You can't talk about lefts at all. You got hit with two of them at the same time. But that
was crazy. I couldn't believe Ryan got beat up like that.
But did you see the training of him doing the double left? That was rehearsed. That was automatic. That wasn't no fluke. He trained that. There's video of him in the gym.
I gotta find out if he really picked Rolly, though. I gotta see if you really picked him, my nigga.
Yeah, all right. I know I didn't pick Ryan. I knew that nigga was a fraud.
I thought you wanted Devin to beat him up. I thought you
did, but your boy went and punched the wall, and now his hand hurt. Now he got all these emotional issues. He's arguing with Oscar.
You heard about this stuff going on with your fighter, Devin Haney? They said that he got in trouble with his baby mama, his ex-wife.
What he doing is none of my business. What he doing is I'm talking boxing and manhood. What he doing is
when it was Gervonta
I don't believe
Davis,
it. I don't believe it.
Tank Davis, a lot of the Haney fans, even Bill Haney, was passing around his mug shots of Gervonta Davis.
That's all right. I mean, niggas ain't got nothing to do. You know,
Bill.
What else they
Bill
gonna
know
do?
what he was doing. Bill trying
they
to make
gonna
Tank
be looking
bad.
at like pretty women on Instagram. They looking at other niggas.
Bill was trying to make Tank look bad. That's what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Passing around the mug shots and things like that. But I'm not seeing nobody do that with Devin. Devin Haney, his baby mother, she said that Devin Haney punched her in the stomach when she was pregnant and threw her to the floor. You know what I'm saying? And she put a restraining order on Devin Haney. That's kind of crazy.
You know what I remember? That nigga Conor McGregor picked up a whole hand cart and threw it at a bus, broke the glass window on a whole family.
Yep.
All right. And that in his video of that, I don't know nothing about what that chick talking about.
You believe that's like you believe his baby mama, or you think she?
Nah, I don't follow none of that. I don't listen. I don't watch tabloids. I don't.
Okay, because
I don't watch TV. I don't watch.
You think that those type of distractions with Devin Haney, his baby mother, they say he can't even see his daughter. He can't see his baby either. You think that he might be distracted going into a fight like this with Brian Norman?
I mean, Teofimo went through it. You know, so unfortunately, it's a thing right now. And if he's going through that, I pray he doesn't, because I don't know if you don't mind me saying, but the old barbershop show, I had to talk with Bill on barbershop, and I asked Bill, now you grown.
Barbershop, go ahead. You can talk about that's my guy, man. I love Fred. Go ahead.
Respect to Fred. But me and Bill chopped it up on there, and I was like, now he's grown up. Please be mindful of him with these girls. You know what I'm saying? And I had to talk with him about these shorties and just end up catching some shorty getting pregnant. This might have been 10 years ago. I don't know, maybe 4 years ago, 5 years ago. But yeah, I brought it up. I know it can happen. You know, I know how these chicks work. Especially, I mean, Henny's a celebrity. He's an athlete. Ain't nothing different from a basketball player. You know,
Yep.
these chicks are chasing.
But
You
it
know?
was like with that baby mama he got, it was like a lot of controversy around that girl right there.
She need
I guess
therapy.
she had a relationship with the rapper Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? And she went to the prison when Young Thug was in jail in 2022. She went over there to go visit him and all type of shit. A video it came out of that, and Devin.
It's so good. Around that same time, Haney was probably getting lap dances in Vegas. You know, so everybody got a little bit.
He also had a baby with her and married her. He married her too. So, you know, I just
God
hope
bless him. I pray they work it out.
Well, I hope that he's focused, though, Mr. Ty. I hope that he's gonna be focused. He's not distracted. No distractions, because this, to me, will be the hardest fight of his career against a fighter like a Brian Norman, who's young, who's hungry. You know what I'm saying? Brian Norman, that man is hungry. Him and his father, I'm telling you, bro, this is their opportunity. Brian Norman, only 24 years old. If he beats Devin Haney, he will become the best young fighter in the sport right now, bro. At only 24 years old, world champion, beat a fighter like a Devin Haney with those type of accomplishments. Devin Haney, undisputed, 2-division world champion, undefeated, right?
Hey, listen, as far as I don't know how many years I've known you, man, but we watched it happen. You know what I'm saying? We've had conversations on all his events for the past few years. So, you know, I know.
Yep.
And props to him, you know? Props to him.
Let me ask you this. Do you believe Devin Haney has fought anybody like Brian Norman Jr. with that type of style, that type of fighter? On his resume, is anybody like a Norman?
I would say Lomachenko was better than him, and just as strong and just as you saying if Lomachenko fought Norman, Norman would beat Lomachenko.
Lomachenko too little, man.
No, I'm talking about
I'm just saying,
I'm talking about Norman now and the Lomachenko of then. If they was the face, would you say
I'm
Norman?
taking Norman to knock out that Loma. He too big. Loma's a little guy, and he was 37. He was almost 40, coming off a terrible performance against Jermaine Ortiz. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you might be right.
Fighter. His style is different than Loma. Loma's a southpaw. He's known for his footwork, his angles, and being the matrix. Brian Norman Jr., the assassin. He's known.
What about Regis? Regis was a big fighter.
So you think Regis is similar to a Norman?
As far as power and knockouts, I'm sure Regis got as many knockouts.
Yeah, I think Norman is bigger than Regis. Norman is a bigger guy, and I feel like Norman is
now I'm thinking about it.
And Norman is an orthodox, and Regis is a southpaw. You know what I'm saying? So it's two different type of styles, I believe.
Right.
I don't think Haney fought nobody like a Norman. And some people say Norman, he never fought nobody like a Haney. But he did fight a guy named Quentin Randall. Quentin Randall was he was an undefeated fighter. He was a slick boxer. He kind of similar to a Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? So they just gotta, get up in the ring and we gonna find out. But I'm going with Norman. I feel like I said, Brian Norman, he throws a lot of punches. His activity. Listen to me, T-Block. The activity of a Brian Norman, letting his hands go, outworking Devin Haney, out hustling Devin Haney, because Devin don't really throw that many punches. He's not throwing combos. He don't let his hands go like that. He moving, he boxing, jabbing, footwork, tie you up. He might throw a right hand every now and then. He really don't throw a left hook. It's no combos. It's Devin jab, move, box. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. We just gotta wait and see, man.
Yo, I sent you that highlight reel of Haney's offense in that last fight with Ramirez. It probably didn't look like much as the fight was going on, but Haney was hurting that boy. Haney was hurting that boy. Haney was hurting that boy. It probably didn't look like it because it just happened in spurts.
He ain't got no power like that, bro. He ain't got no power, bro. And Haney, listen, he at 147 now. Now you moving up. You know what I'm saying? He definitely ain't gonna have
Let's
the power
go.
like that. He ain't
Let's
gonna have the
go.
power like that. Ain't got no
Your
power.
props to them both. I'm gonna support both their careers. Like I said, I'm a fan of the sport. I love the sport.
So
I don't got no favors. You know, I I hate the cheaters. You know,
too.
fighters
I
who
don't
fuck
count
up the
cheaters.
sport.
I know I was going in on Wilder back in the days, but
Right.
I'm gonna tell you this: I don't like cheaters neither.
Right.
I just was going in. At that time, I was just talking shit and cooking. But
Right.
I don't like cheaters. You're right. I don't count. If you failed a drug test, in my eyes, I don't count you. You're not in my
Right.
Hall of Fame. You're not in the H Money Boxing Hall of Fame. I don't
Right.
count those guys.
Like I said, when I was at one point I supported Ryan. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought it was fucked up when Oscar and Bernard bounced on him and whatnot. But I do remember Canelo saying he didn't have no dignity. You know, he didn't want to train. He didn't want to do shit. He just wanted to be lazy. And then I hear about the Instagram shit and the trolling. I'm like, he's not taking it serious. Like he don't respect the sport. And then then you take a knee after bragging about how much money you're going to get, and then in the next fight you throw the second most least punches thrown, and the matter of fact, the least punches thrown in the 12th round in any fight. They said Ryan got the record for the least punches thrown in the 12th round. Something like that. But it's horrible. I mean, that sucker, and now I don't have no respect for Ryan. He can just retire. I don't even want to hear motherfuckers talk about that dude. You know?
Ryan ain't shit. He disappeared after he got beat up by Rolly. Like, where is where the fuck he talked all that shit and just disappeared, my nigga?
Yo, disappeared on y'all and played injury.
Hey, that nigga like Castaway. You remember that movie Castaway with Tom Hanks? That's where he at. He's somewhere, nigga, in a fucking island somewhere, nigga, disappeared, nigga.
Hey, but check it out. I don't know if you heard, but there's a Twitter war going between him and Oscar right now.
Yeah, I see.
And Ryan is saying that Oscar offered him a contract,
right?
And that the contract was shit. So now his stock is going down.
Ryan's such a bitch.
So now he's upset with Oscar for giving him.
He always upset once he lose. When he got beat up by Tank Davis, he blamed Oscar. He blamed Bernard Hopkins. He did the same shit.
He told Oscar to suck a dick, and he's a dick sucker. And he going crazy on Oscar right now.
Yeah, bitch. Fuck Ryan. Let me tell you this. Brian Garcia, every time he lose, he try to blame somebody. Right. When he got knocked out by Tank Davis, he blamed Bernard Hopkins. He blamed Oscar De La Hoya. Remember that? Remember that shit?
I remember all that shit. I remember. But I remember I was on your show and a few other shows when people was advocating for the bullshit. They was making
they was. Now they don't like Devin. They don't like Devin Haney. So yeah, they was trying to, whoever don't like Devin Haney, they was talking good about Ryan Garcia to make Devin Haney look bad.
Yeah.
Just to make people still do that. They still bring up what happened with Ryan. You know what I'm saying? To fuck with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
They know that bother Devin Haney. They know that, you know what I'm saying? Just to make him look bad, that's the first thing people gonna do. Bring up the Ryan Garcia fight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Devin Haney made a lot of enemies in the sport of boxing. Him and Bill Haney. Bill Haney, bro, one thing about it, I'm going to be honest. In the sport of boxing, bro, Devin Haney, once he became the undisputed champion, and Bill Haney, he got a big ego. His head got so big, he started talking shit about Bernard Hopkins. He's saying Bernard ain't this, Bernard ain't that. And then when Bernard seen him, what Bernard do? Bernard got on his ass. He kept the same. Let's go to the bathroom. Bill Haney ducked him. You know what I'm saying? He was scared. So, and then what he do with Floyd Mayweather? Bill Haney on the Instagram, on video, talking crazy to Floyd Mayweather. These are legends. And then Devin Haney recently, he going after who? Shane Mosley, another Hall of Famer. So with these guys, it's like, bro, you guys are going.
All right, let me ask you a question. Everything you just said.
Nothing cool about that, T. While I'm being honest, I'm just being real, big bro. Salute to you, big bro. I'm telling you, you gotta respect your elders. Respect the champions, the legends in the sport. Why are you talking crap? Oh, I'm better than Floyd. I'm better than Bernard. This nigga crazy, man. Bill
Yeah.
Haney.
Now check it out. Let me ask you a question. Now, what if you was to ask Bill or tell Bill, and Bill said, "I'm self-made. I don't need nothing from them."
Yeah, but don't disrespect them. These
Right.
are legends. They paved the way for your son. These are the greatest. Bernard Hopkins, bro, is one of the greatest fighters ever. There never be another Bernard Hopkins who was unified champion at 50 years old, bro. That record would never be broken. Coming out of the penitentiary, Bernard Hopkins. He came out the penitentiary, became a champion. That's like a movie. They can make a movie on that nigga.
Yeah. What's your favorite Bernard Hopkins fight?
So many of them, bro. Like,
If you could pick one,
I'm gonna just bring the one where the first time I saw Bernard really when he beat my fighter at the time, my favorite fighter ever, one of my favorite fighters, Tito Trinidad, Felix Trinidad. When he knocked him out, I didn't even know Bernard Hopkins. It's like, who is this guy?
100 agree.
That one, I gotta go with it.
Man,
that fight right there was crazy.
I remember the night watching that fight. I remember everything so clear. It was so crazy. Man, I fell in love with boxing that night.
Bernard Hopkins had so many great fights though, because he beat Kelly Pavlik. Kelly Pavlik was one of the best, bro. Oh my God, he knocked out Jermaine Taylor, the one that beat Bernard Hopkins. Kelly Pavlik was a beast. That white nigga right there was a killer. You know what I'm saying? And Bernard ended his career in one night. He was the underdog. They thought Bernard was finished. They thought he was going to kill Bernard Hopkins, bro, because he just knocked out Jermaine Taylor, the one that beat Bernard Hopkins. And what Bernard do?
But you know what? Bernard beat Taylor. That was that. Now let me tell you that night was one of the first nights I got to hear the commentators tell the narrative. You know, like at that time, Taylor was the poster boy for HBO. And they really wanted to push him the same way HBO went crazy for Triple G and tried to make him the poster boy. Jermaine Taylor was the Triple G before Triple G.
I know.
So even though he was losing rounds, they kept persuading the fans like he was doing something better. And I caught all that shit. Like I remember sitting with my peoples. I had a whole thing in my house, and I was pissed off. I'm like, yo, you don't hear them twisting the story? Like y'all don't hear what the commentators are saying? But some of my people was actually paying attention to the fights. Like they were drowning them niggas out. But I heard how they was talking to the people who didn't know boxing. Like they was just telling like a twisted ass story. And then they gave Taylor the fight. And that fight should have been Bernard. Yo, watch that fight again on mute. Watch the first one. I don't know if they fought twice or not, but they watch the first one on mute. I swear you're gonna see a different fight, man. Hopkins won that fight. I was pissed off with boxing.
Controversy. They had to do a rematch, and even in the rematch, it was controversy.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? They probably got tired. They got tired of Bernard Hopkins. He was a champion for like 10 years straight, and you know what I'm saying. He was outspoken and everything. He was independent. So I think HBO and them, they got tired of Bernard Hopkins.
Again, they wanted a poster boy. Bernard didn't look like the one that they should have been promoting as a #1 fighter on HBO. They wanted the young looking kid fighter.
Well, Jermaine Taylor, he was in a lot of controversial fights because I thought Winky Wright beat his ass. I thought Winky beat him easy, and they robbed and gave him a draw. They wanted Jermaine to be the champion, and he had a controversial fight with Corey Spinks. Corey Spinks was outboxing him too. But, you know, Kelly Pavlik knocked him out, so they couldn't rob him.
But you know what? There was parts in that fight where if it was the other way around, that fight would have been stopped. He was beating the shit out of Pavlik. And they kept letting him get up.
I watched that fight again yesterday.
I've been seeing some of the fights today.
Bro, that was one of the greatest fights ever. I watched that fight live. That was one of the greatest fights ever. Kelly Pavlik versus Jermaine Taylor.
It was a crazy closeout.
He got back up. He was beating him up.
I think there was parts where he was beating him, and I think the fight could have been stopped at one point.
Back up, bro.
Yeah, but the ref
laid out. He was beating him up. He putting hands on him. Yeah, he did knock him around the ring. He hit him once.
Yeah, he had him looking real goofy out there. Any other fight would have been stopped. They would have waved it. Yeah, I mean, he recovered after a while, of course.
If they would have stopped it, they would have been controversy because you stopped it too early. Like the man was on his feet.
It happens all the time.
Nah. I thought it was good. I didn't think they should stop the fight. And Kelly Pavlik, that was a great performance, man. He knocked out Jermaine Taylor. That was one of the greatest fights ever. I'll put that in my top 5 boxing fights I watched, like live boxing fights that I seen with my own eyes. That's up there, man. Because Jermaine, like you said, looked like he about to knock him out, and then Kelly Pavlik got back up and he knocked out Jermaine Taylor, bro. He laid him out. He fucked up Jermaine Taylor. Jermaine Taylor never was the same after that. He never was the same after that fight with Kelly Pavlik.
That was kind of how I felt when Mosley fought Foster. Foster kind of knocked Mosley out the same way.
You're talking about Vernon Forrest.
Vernon Forrest, yeah.
Yep. He dropped
and people would think that Mosley would have never came back, but he came back. Because his fight against Margaret Cheeto was one of the greatest fights ever, yo. That was another great fight.
Mosley beat his ass. He beat the shit out that nigga.
That was a great
fight. Know that they said Mosley took steroids. What you think about that? Mosley cheated and took steroids for real.
For which fight?
I think it was the fight, one of them Oscar De La Hoya fights or one of the Vernon Forrest fights. It was either the rematch with Oscar or it was the rematch with Vernon Forrest. But he took steroids. It's a video. It's on YouTube. When the police was like, they interrogated Shane Mosley. You know what I'm saying? It's on video. Right. He admitted it. You know who gave it to him? Victor Conti, the one that worked with Devin Haney. He gave it to him.
Oh, okay.
Yep. But yeah, what you think about Shane Mosley though? I mean, since he took steroids, you don't fuck with him, or you?
I don't know if I was paying attention to steroids around that time, and I don't know if it benefited him because at the time also there was a lot of fighters. Like I think, in my opinion, Pacquiao since the second Morales fight all the way to the Cotto fight, I think he juiced that whole time frame. And right around the Cotto fight, that's when they was pressuring him to fight Mayweather with the testing. And he disappeared for like 2.5 years and came back and lost 3 times and got knocked out twice and threw like 400 less punches. So he kind of pulled like a Ryan Garcia move, you know, where people accused him of juicing. He came back after a while. And then, I don't know, he needed salt water to get better and shit. You know?
Yeah. So Brian Norman and Devin Haney, man. So you got Devin Haney by decision, unanimous decision, or you gonna say a split decision?
I just say he beats him. He beats him. I think he's gonna.
You think he can knock him out?
Yeah, I think he's gonna be stronger than Norman think he is.
You think Haney You think Haney could stop him?
I don't know.
By knockout?
I don't know.
TKO? Devin Haney?
No. But I see him winning. If it's a TKO, then it's a TKO.
Could you see a knockdown? Could you see Haney dropping Norman? Could you see Haney hurting Norman?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Yo, both of them they both get dropped in the same fight. But I think at the end, it's going to be Haney. I just think his build is a little different. So I just think he's a little bit more durable. I don't think the Karate Kid named Takashi Kid hit anything at Norman that Haney would throw at Norman.
But what about the pressure of Brian Norman? That this dude is relentless.
Yo, what kind of pressure is it for Haney to travel around from gym to gym to Mexico and back? That's pressure.
Mexico was easy fights.
Man, stop that.
You don't think so?
I know it sounds easy to say, but come on, we know it's not really that simple. You know, yeah, I mean, you can be a great fighter and everything, but you're gonna go out there and it's gonna be tough. And you're talking about the fans, talk about different environment, different fighting styles. You might be in there with somebody who's really on steroids.
But he was fighting bums over there. Danny the Great said stop the cap.
Now,
if he was stop the cap.
Check it out. If he was fighting bums, Rocky Marciano was fighting nothing but farmers.
But Rocky Marciano he's known to be one of the greatest heavyweights ever.
Why?
Because his record, because he was undefeated, because
Floyd
he was 49-0 with like 44 knockouts.
Nah.
Who did he fight? He fought Joe Louis, right?
Joe Louis. Yo, listen, when he fought Joe Louis,
he fought Jersey Joe Wilcox.
Yo, when he fought, he avoided Floyd Patterson. He never fought him. And when he fought Lewis was at home in his easy boy. That man was retired.
He probably did duck him, but it's a lot of fighters that duck.
Oh, here's something else about
like
Rocky.
Fighter Haney ducked Shakur when he ran out the ring. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people felt like Haney ducked some fighters.
Ducking what? I mean,
Shakur.
Yeah, he's in the ring. He said his announcement. He did his interview. He heard the other dude's interview. He got his belt.
He faced off with the dude that's calling him out. Shakur Stevenson jumped in the ring. He called out that
he did not jump on that 25%. That's what he should have jumped on.
That was cap. That was cap.
That was facts.
He lied about that. Haney ducked Shakur.
Yeah, and that 25% was on the table.
Shakur's way better than Haney. Shakur's a way better boxer than Haney. Shakur got better skills. He got better defense. He never got hurt like Haney did against Linares. Like, let's take out the fight with Ryan because Ryan cheated. We're not gonna bring that up. I ain't gonna do that, even though I could, but I ain't gonna do that like some people do. But let's talk about Linares. Haney got hurt by Linares, a little guy, an old man. He was 37. He was a featherweight. He hurt Haney. When did that happen to Shakur? With his skills, his defense, his IQ, his head movement, coming out of Jersey, Brick City, the East Coast, like you. Shakur, he got skills, bro. They taught him well. They taught him well over there. Sharp, very sharp.
Yes, sir.
He don't get hit with that stuff, big bro.
It's boxing. Everybody get hit.
But when did Shakur get hit with like Haney did?
Shakur is strong. That kid is durable too. He's been in the ring with some of the best in the world. He could take a punch and not make it look like he's taking a punch. He just eat that shit. People don't know Shakur he's gonna be an animal, yo.
For sure. Hell
he's gonna be an animal because they sleep on the baby face, man. He still look young. He still look like he's 20 years old. And when he
looked like Sugar Ray Leonard. He actually looked like Sugar Ray with the dimples and shit, with the haircut, with the hair and shit. He looked like a young Sugar Ray Leonard for sure. You know what I'm saying? But he got a fight coming up with William Zabata, the Mexican, who got a lot of knockouts. He throw a lot of punches. He bring that pressure.
Yeah, I like that. I think it's gonna be good. I can't say I know a lot about Zapata. I've seen some of his fights. I can't say I see him as something that Shakur should worry about. But I got to look at more of his fights, But I don't know. I mean, Shakur, like I said, the skill level is just a little bit too there. He's a little too recognized. Like Shakur is getting the recognition that Lomachenko got when Lomachenko was coming up. But when Lomo got it, everybody took the recognition as valid. Like, yes, he is better than Ali. And now you got people like Floyd, Ward, Crawford, all saying that this boy is great, and people still want to sleep on him, because the greatest of all time, the best fighters in the world said it, but the fact that they melanated, something's, they can't be exactly right. Fuck out of here. So I think he's a beast, and maybe it just wasn't time for him in Devin. But I think if he really wanted it, he could have took that 25%. And I'm not trying to count his pockets or nickels or anything, but I don't think he's done anything exciting since then.
That's capping.
And even
capping right there, big brother.
Even win or lose, it would have been a win for both of them.
But Haney didn't want to fight. Haney moved up to fight Regis. Did you forget about that? When Haney dropped his WBC, Shakur was the mandatory. Haney dropped the belt.
He made the offer.
No, what about when the WBC ordered the fight? Shakur was the mandatory. They was going to go to a purse bid. Instead of going to the purse bid, he moved up and dropped the belt. The WBC gave Devin Haney a deadline. You can move up and fight Regis, or you could fight your mandatory Shakur. Devin Haney decided to fight Regis.
So when did all the offering happen? After, before, or during? when he
They lied
offered a
about
25.
they lied about that, man. They just
Oh
did that for
man.
that was a publicity stunt. That was a publicity stunt from Bill
Well,
Haney and Devin Haney to making it seem like they wanted to fight Shakur, but they told me they was moving up. And they told me they wasn't gonna fight Shakur because Shakur pulled up. He came to my channel and called out Devin Haney. I will send you the video.
who Shakur?
Shakur, yeah, he came to my channel, and Devin
When
Haney
was
was on my
this?
channel.
This is
Now,
before Haney gave up the belt or after
this when
he dropped it?
Haney was still the champion,
All
and
right,
Shakur called him out. And
all right.
Bill Haney said we gonna fight Shakur. He told him we gonna fight you, but they went to go fight Loma, and then they moved up. So man, I'm not here to try to make nobody look bad, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. They didn't want to fight.
So you saying Bob Aaron is lying? Because I know Bob Aaron said that
Haney,
the fight was off it.
yeah,
And matter of fact, I think Shakur somewhere.
Devin Haney, that Bob Aaron was gonna make an offer to Devin Haney to fight Shakur, and Devin Haney moved up. Yeah, Bob Aaron never made that 25% offer.
I don't know if that's the order of things, man. I can't validate if that's the order how things happen because I got a different timeline.
I was here, man. I was here for that. And Shakur, he was here. He came to my channel, and Devin Haney was on my channel. I talked to Devin Haney and Shakur.
Respect.
You want me to send you the video when Devin Haney was here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That way I'll see the date.
I had a conversation with Devin, you know what I'm saying, before all this shit. And he was like, yeah, if Shakur won it, he can get it. And then Shakur, he heard that, he pulled up and was like, what's up? And this and that. And them niggas was acting real funny. Real funny. You know what I'm saying?
See, we got one of these.
But they fighting Brian Norman, man. That's in the past anyway.
Right.
See? So they got a big fight coming up with Brian Norman, bro. And Brian Norman is a dangerous fighter. He's a 147. He the welterweight champion. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That Shakur shit is old news. You know what I'm saying? But Shakur, he fighting Zabeda, man. I like that fight for Shakur, man. I think Shakur gonna dominate Zabeda for sure. I can't wait for that. What about Tank Davis? He got a rematch with
Oh, that's a great fight.
Who you got?
Respectfully, I think I'm going with Tank. You know, but if I was the rated 55-45 Tank, I think it's still gonna be a close fight, depending on where Tank head is. You know, I think if his head is there, it's gonna be a good fight.
So Danny the Grace, he want to tell you something.
He called me a goon. Crazy. I was just sending him a note, but I'm a slow ass typing shit.
Yeah, I like that fight, man. Shakur with Zabeda. I like Shakur, man. Shakur, he gonna outbox him. Shakur, he got the IQ, his defense. You know what I'm saying? He too smart. Shakur is a very smart boxer, man. You know what I'm saying? He don't make no mistakes. He don't make no fucking mistakes in the ring. Shakur Stevenson. You see my boy, he said Roach. He got Lamar Roach. John Doe, pull up, man. Where you at, fam? He said he got Lamar Roach in there, man. What you thought about the first one? Who you thought won that first fight?
I think Tank got it. I think Tank edged it. You know, he edged it. I don't think, even though Roach had his moments, I don't think he did enough to get like a clear win. You know, it would. I don't know. Like, I didn't see it that way. And I seen when the hair actually went in Tank's eyes, so I got that part. And it's nothing different from somebody's tape being loose in their hand and they fight and the ref to stop it and go and get them to cut it. So I think just in that same aspect, Tank probably didn't even want to say, I need you to stop it so you can get the stuff from him. I think he just risked it. You know, he took a knee or whatever way he did it, it was whack, but I understood it. And I think if the ref seen what actually happened, he would have stopped it also and had his face wiped. You know, and he didn't go, he didn't get no water, he didn't get no coaching. He just had his face wiped off. Yeah, it was weird, it was odd, and it could have been called a weird different way, but I still don't think it would have helped Roach. Yeah, I don't think it was a knockdown. There's too many camera angles out there where the punch didn't even land. When he closed his eye and he moved back, that's when he got whipped in his own eye. So the punch didn't even connect. From if one camera angle, it looks like it's close to his face, but it didn't touch him. It didn't touch him.
So you thought that Tank Davis, he won that first fight?
Yeah, he edged it. He edged it.
I gave it to Lamar Roach. Lamar Roach, he was sharper. He was beating Tank Davis to the punch. You know what I'm saying? He beat him to the punch. He was faster. He looked better, man. You know what I'm saying? He hurt Tank Davis. He wobbled Tank Davis with a right hand. He hit him with the right, and Tank wobbled. You know what I'm saying? So Lamar Roach, he was out hustling Tank Davis. He was outworking him, bro. You know what I'm saying? I gave that fight to Lamar Roach.
Roach's recovery is crazy, but I seen him. He got buzzed a couple of times. He got hit with some big shots.
He didn't wobble like Tank Davis.
Again, everybody don't wobble. Some people just get stunned and they just stand still. And you think that they looking at you, but they out. You know, and then they catch themselves and then they just start to move. Everybody don't get the stanky leg. You
assuming that he was hurt. But
I see again, I watch these fights on mute. I know what I'm looking at.
I got an actual video of Tank Davis doing the two-step. He did the two-step when he got hurt. You know what I'm saying? So not Lamar Roach. You can't show me where Lamar Roach visibly got hurt. Show me some evidence where he did a wobble or he did a stanky leg like Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying?
Again, I'm just gonna if the next time I watch it, I'll get a timestamp or something, and you'll just see it happen. And again, I'll tell you to put it on mute and just pay attention to his body language.
I don't know about the rematch, but I know in the first one, Lamar Roach, he won that fight. He won that one, and they robbed him. And look at that knockdown. Come on, bro. Tank Davis took a knee. Man, I ain't here to hate on nobody. But
I would advocate for Wilder getting robbed before I advocate for Roach getting robbed.
You going back to Wilder?
Yeah, I'm just saying that's a robbery. That's a real robbery.
Your boy Wilder, he finished out here. I know he had a bullshit fight. He fought on BOK Prom against the bum. He needs to retire, man. That's what.
I feel
if
bad. They fucked his career up.
Tell him to retire, please, man. For he be having brain damage, bro. For real, this is boxing. You want to end up like Riddick Bowe from Yo City, New York City. He could barely talk. Riddick Big Daddy Bowe, who beat Holyfield 2 times. He don't only want to knock out Holyfield, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we don't want that to happen to Deontay Wilder. He already took a lot of punishment in the sport of boxing. He like 40-something.
Yeah, I met Holyfield. Yeah.
You met Holyfield?
Yeah. I'll send you a picture. We took a couple of flicks.
The real deal?
The real deal, the gladiator.
Ooh, the warrior?
The warrior.
Ooh, that was my favorite.
And yeah, and also I met what's his brother's name? Oh man. I'll just send you the flicks, man. I was actually covering the MMA match for what's that fucking group out there? One of those mixed martial arts groups. I was doing photography and shit. Well, I seen some flicks, yo. I seen some flicks. But yeah, I met the gladiator, man. That nigga's he like my size too, yo. I could have been a boxer.
So why he couldn't beat Lennox Lewis?
I don't know, man. Lennox Lewis is a monster, yo. And he had crazy reach, and he was just super durable.
Lennox Lewis, he got knocked out by Oliver McCall. He got knocked out by Hassan Rahman. He got beat up by Vitaly Klitschko.
He was a different man. That was a different time in boxing. His activities were probably a lot different.
Vitaly Klitschko beat his ass, and then he ducked that rematch. And we want to talk about fighters fighting dirty. He fought dirty like Tyson Fury. He did the same thing as your boy Fury.
Hey, you know who else Klitschko beat? He beat Lennox Lewis. and then he got cut, and they stopped the fight, and Lewis wouldn't give him a
Lennox
rematch.
started fighting dirty. That's what I mean. Lennox started using dirty tactics
Yeah,
like Tyson Fury.
I lost respect for him on that fight.
Who, Lennox?
Yeah, man, because
Me too.
he was losing. He was losing, and then Klitschko got cut.
Fighting dirty. Then he started hitting him with the laces of the glove.
Yeah.
Instead of hitting him with like punching with the glove, he started hitting him with the laces of the glove, and that's how he got that nasty cut. If you look at that,
I didn't see that part, but I wouldn't doubt it.
Bro, go back and rewatch it, big bro, and watch. Pay attention how Lennox is hitting him, and look at that cut. That cut didn't come from the glove; it came from the laces of the glove. If you look at that cut, that ain't no normal cut on Klitschko. That didn't come from a fucking punch. That came from the laces. So Lennox Lewis, he did the same thing as Tyson Fury with the gloves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right.
He was like fighting dirty tactics. He got, because he was losing. He was getting beat up, like you said. So he started fighting dirty, man.
Right. Yeah, like he lost props with me on that. I was looking forward to the rematch, and
he turned
I was like, man, yeah, he ducked the rematch. I was like, wow, and then he retired. I was like, damn,
without getting that lick back.
I was like, all right.
They did kind of hurt his legacy a little bit.
Yo, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. It definitely it lowered the stocks with me a little bit.
Yep. So
and actually when he fought Tyson, the 2 times he knocked Tyson down, both of them were push downs. The first time it got waved off.
Exactly.
And the referee stopped it, but Tyson was taking so much punishment without falling. When he pushed him down the second time, the ref just said, that's enough.
Exactly.
He couldn't knock him down, though. He still couldn't knock him down.
So let me ask you this. A young Mike Tyson in the prime of his career, before, all the controversy, before all the distractions, would you say a young Mike Tyson is better than a prime Lennox Lewis? If the young Mike Tyson would have fought a prime Lennox Lewis, prime for prime, who would have won?
Yeah, Tyson, in my opinion.
When Tyson was younger, when he knocked out Michael Spinks and shit?
Yeah. The Tyson that beat Burbick.
Yeah.
That Tyson.
You think that Tyson right there, you think anybody could have beat that version of Tyson when he was that young?
Nah, you ain't gonna be ready for this, but there's a version of Wilder that would.
Come on, man, don't do.
Listen. Well, I don't know what the Russian white dude. He punched him and he fell into like a cross move, like his legs crossed, his arms are spread.
Hey, Wilder was a killer though.
Listen. There was a version of Wilder.
Nah, he would have fucked with Tyson.
If he would have faced one of the prime version of Tyson, Wilder would have flattened him.
Would have knocked him out, bro.
Yeah.
He would have knocked him. That version of Mike Tyson too fast. Nigga, he would have been slipping all of that shit. He would have got on the inside and killed that man.
Nah, it wouldn't have been easy. You know what happened with Wilder? He let motherfuckers convince him into changing his fight style. When Wilder was fighting the way he fought,
when he had Mark Breland.
Probably not Mark Breland. I'm trying to think of someone he fought, but he had his own style. People was trying to mock him for his style, like, and me and we had this debate.
Yeah, but who was the trainer back then? That was Mark Breland. He was in the corner. He was the trainer when he was doing that.
Yeah, the training is one thing, but I'm talking about his stance. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about his stance and how he was able to fight with his length.
Mark Breland taught him that, bro, from Yossi.
Then it's a beautiful thing. That style he had, he should have just kept it going. As unorthodox as it looked, as weird as it looked, as goofy and windmilly as it looked, that he was comfortable in that fucking space.
Couldn't fuck with Mike Tyson. He could even fuck with George Foreman. George Foreman would have knocked him the fuck out. Rest in peace to George Foreman.
Yeah, nothing like
Vitaly Klitschko would have beat his ass. Vitaly, the big brother, would have definitely. I don't even know he could beat the little brother, Vladimir. Vladimir would have, he would have got on his ass.
Nah. Yo.
Well, so why y'all don't fight Joshua? Why y'all niggas?
I mean, they both. I don't know. They both. Their careers both got fucked up, man. In my opinion, I don't think either one of them got a big drive.
I'm not even better than Joshua, bro.
Does he still want to fight? I don't even know if he still wants to fight.
Joshua will knock you out. Joshua will beat your fighter. He'll knock out your fighter.
Which fighter? What fight are you talking about?
Deontay Wilder, your fighter. You know,
if you talking about when they should have fought,
what about right now? Wilder still fighting.
I don't even know if I would watch that. I didn't watch Wilder's last fight, to be honest with you.
Don't duck now.
There's no ducking. I'm just saying I'm not.
You ain't gonna watch it because you know what's gonna happen. If you thought your man was gonna win, nigga, I mean, you would definitely watch it. You would be happy for it. But you know your fighter ain't shit. Right now, he was though. He was. I ain't gonna take the. You right. Wilder was a bad man back in his day. Back in the day, that nigga was a killer though, bro. You remember what he did to Bermain Stavern?
Listen, man. Yeah, I remember all of that.
He literally folded a nigga. He folded.
Yeah, listen. Yeah. And I'm talking about the mindset of him and everything Wright did against any version of Mike Tyson, Foreman, whatever. He had a mindset of being a destroyer. And then the criticism and all that other shit came, and the coach switch, and that's when everything went dirty, man.
No matter what, he never was better than Mike. Mike Tyson, bro, his head movement.
Mike Tyson is
with the high guard, the peekaboo.
Listen, I don't think there's a lot of Mike Tyson fans.
His head movement when Tyson was a young nigga, bro. When Tyson was a young nigga at 21, 22, nigga, his head movement, bobbing and weaving, slipping punches, bro, you ain't never seen nothing like it. With the motherfucking peekaboo, with the high guard, nigga, walking niggas down and shit. Nigga, he was the smallest heavyweight, bro, fighting giants, knocking them out. He was only 20. Heavyweight champion at 20, the youngest of all time, and the real youngest undisputed champion ever. My fighter, Mike Tyson, the baddest man, bro. You know what's up.
I remember.
If it wasn't for Robin Gibbons and the motherfucking bitches, my nigga, you know what's up. You know what's up. And then they locked him up for nothing in the prime of his career for 3 years. Come on, bro. Something he never even did that. He didn't do that. He was an innocent man, and they robbed him, bruh. They locked him up, bruh.
Who that? Who you talking about?
You know what happened to my fighter? You know what happened to Mike?
You talking about Mike Tyson? Yeah. He didn't deserve that. Hey, let me ask you what do you think about Schofield? Because he's gonna be the one that's gonna replace Garcia. If you had some kind of listing of like who's like your favorite fighter in the promotion, Oscar moved Ryan down and moved Schofield up, and that's the problem right now with Ryan.
He beat the guy with 8 losses. Tevin Farmer got 9 losses. He beat him, bruh. That nigga's a journeyman. He's coming off of 3 losses in a row. Just because he knocked out a bum? I mean, a journeyman?
Hey, he's making Golden Boy look good right now.
That was a good performance. I give him a credit. He had a great performance, but Tevin Farmer got 9 losses. He's a journeyman. So I ain't going to get over it.
Call him a journeyman.
Bro, what you mean with 9 losses? How he not a journeyman? He got 9.
You know what? He got blocked out in the what they call it when they try to just prevent you from getting fights. Nah. Yeah, man. He kind of got.
I think people overhyping Kid Austin. He overrated. My fighter, Dwight Flemings, he way better than Kid Austin, and he younger. He only 21 years old.
Are they the same size?
The future of boxing, bro. He the next Floyd Mayweather. He the next Terence Crawford. He the next Marvin Hagler, bro. Yeah, the future of boxing. Dwight Flemings Jr. This my fighter, bro. We at 154. We want all the smoke, bro. Niggas ducking us.
Respect.
Fight my fighter, bro. Fight my fighter, bro. Dwight Flemings. Remember the name.
Who's in his division? Who's at the top of his division?
We got Ennis. We got Ortiz. Yeah, those are the big names. You got a lot of other guys. Xander Zayas. You know what I'm saying? You got some other guys. We fight anybody. You got Telez, the Cuban nigga. You know what I'm saying? We fight anybody. Any one of them.
Is he in the rankings right now?
Nah, he only he not in the rankings. Once he get a promoter, they gonna put him in the rankings. But he don't got a promoter right now. So we independent. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm his promoter. That's my fighter, bro. You know what I'm saying? I believe in him, bro. Let's go. My nigga Dwight Flemings, nigga. The future of boxing, nigga. Who want that smoke with him? Nigga, we taking over 154. You niggas scared.
You still on the West Coast?
No, I'm still in Memphis. I'm in Memphis. I'm from the West Coast. I'm from LA. That's where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? But I moved to Memphis.
Okay. How long you been out there? How's it out there?
Since 2010, when LeBron James he went to Miami. That's when I came to Memphis. You know what I'm saying?
How's it out there? You like it?
It's cool, bro. It's grimy. This shit dangerous. I'm telling you.
Oh, you know what? There's a couple artists I follow out there.
Oh yeah.
There's a dude called damn. Matter of fact, y'all niggas kind of got the same name. T Money Too Funny. He's a comedian. He takes movie clips. He does voiceovers. He got a joint with what's that movie with Morgan Freeman? He's the principal.
Morgan Freeman.
Yo, it's funny.
You talking about Lean on Me?
Lean on Me, son. He did a Lean on Me makeover. That shit is hilarious. I'm gonna send it to you. Yeah, yo, T Money Too Funny from Memphis.
They is funny though. Memphis niggas like comedians. Them niggas funny as shit.
That nigga's funny.
Memphis niggas know how to rap too. They know how to rap and they funny.
Talk a lot of shit. He rhymes. Yo, matter of fact, you should probably connect with him somehow. I'm gonna send him to you. Or at least send you his page. You check him out. But
send it to me. Let me just see.
Network. Because I think he's hilarious. And they got a whole circuit. Matter of fact, there's another channel. I don't know if they're from Memphis, but I know another brother who got like he does like a roasting thing where people come on his channel and he gives them like a minute each and they just roast each other. And it's kind of blown up a little bit. So it turns in, he got shows, he does shows sometime on the weekends or whatever, but most of the stuff is on Instagram. And they got like champions, like a kid's been on there probably since he was like 16. Now he's probably like 20 now, and he's a celebrity and shit. But they can roast the shit out of you. It's crazy. But I got you.
Yeah. Hey, send it to me.
Yo, fam, I'm gonna jump off, dog.
Okay, salute my boy. Appreciate it, man. Holla at me, man.
Yes, sir. Stay up.
Right, for sure. Hey, man, y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. You know what time it is. Dwight Flemings Jr., the future of boxing. Yeah, Dwight Flemings, nigga. The next Terence Crawford. The next Floyd Mayweather, nigga. Fuck you talking about? The next Marvin Hagler, nigga. My fighter, nigga. Who want that smoke with him? Nigga, we taking over 154. Get down or lay down. He said D Moolah. He be listening to D Moolah. Y'all niggas funny, man. Hey, Dwight Flemings, top dog, man. The future of boxing, man. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's a killer. He really different. He really like that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Dwight Flemings Jr., he got the speed. He got the power. You know what I'm saying? He got the skills to pay the bills. All of that, nigga. Fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Get the likes up, man. The future of boxing. You looking at him right there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. This nigga different. I'm telling you. He one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? For real. Just like that. You hear me? Yeah, man. Get the likes up, man.